Tom, I'm sorry. I have to work overtime today. There are leftovers in the fridge, so just cook some rice and eat without me.
No worries, I'll be home late too.
You're working overtime too?
Yeah, it's been really busy lately.
This is the third time this week you're coming home late.
The project deadline is coming up.
Well, that's good timing then, but you've been working late a lot. Another client dinner?
What do you mean, another?
You've had client dinners every other day this month.
The company expects it.
Well, you always smell like alcohol when you come home late.
I just have a few drinks after work, that's not a big deal.
A few drinks doesn't leave that strong a smell.
Are you monitoring my drinking now?
But remember last month's health checkup? The doctor warned you about drinking too much. Maybe you should cut back a bit.
I'm not drinking that much, I'm fine. Besides, your cooking is always the same. That's why I prefer eating out.
What does my cooking have to do with your drinking?
If the food was better at home, maybe I'd eat here more.
I try to cook healthy meals.
Healthy doesn't have to mean boring. Sure, it's all brown food and stews. You think making stews is enough. The seasoning is old-fashioned, too. You should try to learn more.
I cook what's good for your health. The doctor said you need to watch your diet.
There you go again with the doctor.
If you have complaints, why don't you cook yourself?
That's why I eat out. Oh, and it's not just the cooking that's old-fashioned. It's your whole look.
What brought this on suddenly?
I'm just saying what everyone thinks.
Who is everyone?
People at work. They ask if my wife ever updates her style.
You keep saying I'm old-fashioned, but you're the same age as me, so you're just an old man yourself. Stop criticizing just me.
No, I take care of my appearance. I wear cologne and keep my hair styled. You always wear your hair in the same ponytail and wear the same suits. Are you okay? Don't the young people at work make fun of you?
My colleagues respect my work, not my appearance.
That's what people say when they've given up.
I keep myself clean.
Being unfashionable is the problem. Plus, middle-aged women develop body odor, so you should care more about that and put more effort into your appearance.
Remember what you said when I bought new skincare products? You said, an ugly person won't change no matter what they do.
All right, that's true. But nowadays, you really should try. You're not young anymore.
So which is it? Should I try or is it hopeless?
Just put in some effort. You're embarrassing me.
I see.
Don't get sulky. I'm trying to help you. Well, at least you have your career going for you. But thinking about the future, you should study beauty and fashion. Now that we're done raising our kid, you have more time to enjoy yourself.
We may be done raising our son, but we still have the mortgage.
That'll be paid off soon.
I'll think about myself after we've finished paying it off.
That's too late, I think.
Why?
Just a feeling. Well, that's my advice. Oh, I'll probably be home around the last train.
Another late night?
Don't start.
All right.
What? Are you sulking because I called you old-fashioned?
Just forget it.
That's what makes you unattractive. Since you're an old lady, at least try to be charming. This is why I don't want to come home.
Do whatever you want.
See? This attitude is exactly the problem.
Message me when you're on your way home.
Don't wait up.
Tom, where are you? Can't you come home right now?
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Just busy.
It's your day off. You're just out having fun.
Still can't come back right now.
I need to talk to you about something important.
Can it wait?
No, it can't. I just got back from the bank.
What were you doing at the bank?
Fine. Let me ask you this. You've been using our savings without permission, haven't you?
You caught me.
Is that all you have to say?
What else is there to say?
Are you kidding me? You've withdrawn nearly $20,000 in the past few months. What were you thinking?
Things cost money. I'm at that age where I need to maintain a certain image.
What image requires $20,000?
You wouldn't understand.
So you've been splurging on shopping?
Don't call it splurging. These are necessary expenses.
What's necessary about emptying our account?
I didn't empty it.
That money was for our retirement. If you keep this up, our savings will disappear quickly.
We still have plenty left.
We have less than half of what we had 3 months ago.
Stop exaggerating.
No, we absolutely don't. I've been carefully saving all this time, and I've been paying most of the mortgage with my salary. I've been budgeting carefully, and you're just spending freely?
I've been contributing too.
Really? Show me your pay stubs then.
I don't need to prove anything to you.
Since marrying me, you've hopped from job to job. Your salary hasn't increased at all. Who do you think has been supporting you all this time?
I worked and supported you when you were pregnant.
That was 20 years ago.
Still counts.
Don't act like that's something special. Besides, I went back to work right after having our son. You barely helped with childcare, and I was the one who handled all the school expenses too.
You always bring this up.
Because you never acknowledge it.
That doesn't matter. Our son turned out fine. Stop bringing up the past.
Who do you think made me bring it up?
You're always looking for reasons to complain.
I'm complaining because you stole our savings.
Then just take the same amount from our savings that I took and there won't be any complaints.
That's not the point.
Then what is the point?
The point is that you can't be trusted with our money.
Anyway, I'm busy right now. I can't listen to an old woman's nagging.
Then we'll talk properly when you get home.
Don't say things that make me not want to come home. Look, the mortgage will be paid off next month. We can always earn back what I spent.
Don't say it like it's so simple.
You worry too much.
Someone has to worry about our future.
All right, I'll make time to talk properly next month.
Why next month?
This month is bad timing.
It's bad timing because you got caught.
I'm really busy this month, but I promise I'll make time to talk next month.
I don't understand.
What's not to understand? Just wait until next month.
You're hiding something.
It's just a few weeks until next month. What's the big deal? Besides, you're not being rational right now. It's better to talk after some time has passed.
This isn't something that will become acceptable with time.
You're too emotional now.
Of course I'm emotional. You took our savings.
Anyway, no discussion until next month. Otherwise, I won't talk at all.
Fine, but we are definitely talking next month. Don't try to run away.
Whatever you say.
I mean it, Tom.
I heard you the first time. Sarah, are you home yet?
Just got in.
Look at the table.
There's divorce papers here.
Oh, you saw them. Thanks for your service. You're no longer needed. Our son is grown up and we just paid off the mortgage. I'm done.
So that's why you wanted a month to talk?
That's right. I don't have time to waste on an old lady anymore. I want to live freely now. I want to get divorced quickly and enjoy my next chapter in life. Just sign the papers and submit them.
You planned this all along.
Smart of you to figure it out.
Is that why you've been spending our savings?
What does it matter now?
Fine. Thank you. I'll submit them right away. I'll throw out the luggage, too.
What? Throw out the luggage? Why?
Did I stutter?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, I'll throw out your luggage. After all, this house is in my name.
What? You're the one who should leave.
Check the property records.
This is my house.
Don't you remember? When we bought this house, you had just quit your job. The mortgage was only approved because I was working. The house is in my name.
That's impossible.
Check the documents.
I'm the head of the household.
Being registered as head of household doesn't mean you own the property.
That's not true.
Are you talking about being the registered head of household? That's not the same as property ownership. You are really stupid, aren't you?
Wait, then whose house is this?
Like I said, it's mine.
But I've been living here. I've been paying the mortgage too.
Barely. I paid most of it.
You can't just kick me out.
Actually, I can.
Fine. If it's not mine, then we should sell it and split the assets.
Oh, so you do know about that. All right, let's go with selling the house then.
You're really gonna do this?
You started this.
You're not even upset that I'm divorcing you.
Should I be?
Most wives would cry.
What? Did you want me to be upset?
No, it's better if you don't have any attachments. I'm tired of hearing your constant nagging anyway.
Is that what you think I am? Just a nagging wife?
What else?
Actually, I've been wanting to divorce you too. I knew about your affair with your subordinate.
What are you talking about?
The young woman from accounting.
You're making things up.
Don't play dumb. I investigated because you were acting strange. The money you took from our savings, you spent it on her, didn't you? I have evidence of your infidelity, and I am going to sue both you and your affair partner.
You had me investigated?
Did you think I wouldn't notice?
Wait, you're gonna sue my subordinate too?
Of course, she got involved with a married man.
Please don't. I don't want to cause her trouble.
Now you're concerned about someone?
She's innocent in this.
So you're that serious about her?
Of course! I love her incomparably more than you!
I'm planning to report this to your company, too.
You can't do that!
Watch me.
This is private. There's no need to involve the company.
You went to hotels during work hours, didn't you? While reporting an affair alone to the company might get me in trouble, reporting workplace misconduct is different.
That's not fair!
Neither was stealing our savings.
Wait! Please reconsider. She's still young, and I can't afford to get in trouble either. I finally found a company where I can work long term.
Then you know what you need to do to show sincerity.
Sincerity?
Money, obviously. Give me the house.
You're playing dirty.
Says the cheater.
Fine, that's fair, but you'll need to sign an agreement.
That works better for me, too. I don't want you trying to claim the house later. I'll submit the divorce papers right away, and from now on, we'll be complete strangers.
You planned this too, didn't you?
No, you just made it easy.
Really? You're an unlovable woman until the end! That's why you're being thrown away as an old lady. You should realize you have no value anymore.
Get out of my house.
I'll be back for my things.
Sure, they'll be in bags outside.
Sarah, can we meet?
What? All the paperwork is done. We've settled everything financially. There's no need to meet.
Just for coffee.
No.
I want to talk.
We're divorced, and I don't want to talk to you.
Things are different now.
Nothing is different.
Please, just give me a little time.
Then say it now. I'm not meeting you.
It's better to talk in person.
Text or nothing.
Actually, I want to try again.
What are you saying? That's obviously impossible.
Things are clearer now.
Clearer how?
I finally realized how important you were.
Let me guess, did your subordinate dump you?
It's not about her.
So she did dump you.
No, I just realized young women are too simple-minded to keep up with.
That's not what you said 2 weeks ago.
I was wrong then.
You weren't wrong, you were just busy spending our savings on her.
I made a mistake.
A $20,000 mistake. I knew it was just a matter of time before she dumped you, especially after the divorce. She had a real boyfriend anyway.
What?
You didn't know?
Who?
A sales guy at your company, young and handsome, I think. When I hired the private investigator, I had them look into her, too. Turns out you were just a plaything. She was using you for the money you were spending on her, though I'm surprised she went as far as sleeping with you.
You're lying.
Ask around at work.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you why you got dumped. She was never serious about you from the start. You wanted to divorce me to be with her, but think about it. Why would a woman in her 20s want to be with a broke old man?
I'm not old.
You're older than her father.
I take care of my appearance. I can compete with young guys.
Is that what she told you?
People say I look young.
Look in the mirror properly. You're a proper old man. You bragged about wearing cologne, but it reeked. I bet everyone at work hated it.
That's not true. It was recommended to me.
By who? The saleswoman trying to make commission?
That was expensive.
The problem was how much you sprayed on you in one sitting. You shouldn't wear it to work anymore. It's considered a form of harassment these days.
You're just trying to hurt me.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Enough! I'll stop trying impossible things.
That's for the best.
It would be good if you came back.
I told you I won't.
We can start fresh.
There is nothing left to start with.
I was a fool. I got deceived by a young woman and threw away the person who'd supported me all these years. I did something terrible.
You understand that much, but you weren't deceived. You chose to have an affair. You were just excited about dating a young woman. Don't act like a victim.
I know I messed up.
You didn't mess up. You made deliberate choices.
Please, give me one more chance. We've supported each other for over 20 years. You've always been by my side, despite how worthless I was. You must have truly loved me.
Don't try to use my past feelings against me.
But they were real feelings.
Don't be ridiculous. I stayed with you because we had a child, and I was planning to get a divorce in our later years anyway.
You didn't love me?
When was the last time you asked about my feelings?
I always cared.
I did love you. That's why I married you. But as I kept supporting you, your attitude got worse and worse, and my love wore away. Now there's nothing left.
We can rebuild it.
There's nothing to rebuild.
Sarah, I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me. I'll never hurt you again.
You already hurt me enough for a lifetime.
I can change.
The person who gets hurt never forgets. Besides, I'm really happy now. I don't have to waste time on a useless old man anymore. Maybe you're the one who should realize you have no value.
Don't use my words against me.
They're true, though, aren't they?
Please.
Don't contact me again. My ex-husband, unable to reconcile with me, apparently had nothing left to lose and ended up causing a scene at work, yelling at his former affair partner and her boyfriend. This exposed the affair to the company. The boyfriend was furious, and the affair partner ended up leaving him, according to mutual acquaintances. It started with Tom confronting them in the break room. He demanded to know if they had been together all along. Their colleagues watched as he lost control, shouting about how she had used him. Security had to be called to escort him out. The affair partner quit her job after her relationship with my ex-husband and her boyfriend became public knowledge. I heard she couldn't face her coworkers after everything came out. She tried to blame Tom for misleading her, but everyone knew the truth by then. My husband still works there, but I hear he's treated coldly and nobody wants to associate with him. He sits alone at lunch now. His colleagues avoid being assigned to his projects. Even his superiors keep communication to a minimum. He made his own bed and now he has to lie in it. Our son approved of the divorce and is quite disgusted by his father's affair. He often visits to check on me, worried that I might be depressed after the divorce. Last week, he brought groceries and cooked dinner for me. He said he never realized how much I had been carrying the family until now. He told me that his father tried to contact him, asking him to convince me to reconcile. Our son refused, saying he couldn't respect someone who would treat his mother that way. It hurt to hear that their relationship had been damaged, but I was proud of our son's integrity. While it's sad that our marital love turned to hatred, I'm grateful that we had such a kind son. For better or worse, that wouldn't have happened without my ex-husband. That's the one thing I'm still thankful for. Of course, I have many complaints about childcare and household finances, but without meeting my ex-husband, our son wouldn't exist. I can think this way honestly now because I am finally free and won't be hurt anymore. While divorce often has a negative image, I'm going to turn it into something positive. My coworkers have been surprisingly supportive. Several of them have invited me to join their hobby groups. Last week, I even signed up for a cooking class. Not because Tom criticized my cooking, but because I want to learn new things for myself. Although I may not have that many years left, I intend to fully enjoy my new life from now on. I've already redecorated the house. All traces of Tom are gone. The divorce taught me something important. It's never too late to start over. I'm not just Tom's ex-wife or even just our son's mother. I am my own person, and I have plenty of life left to live on my terms.